Are you starting a spiritual business and you are not really sure how to begin? Trust me, I have been in your shoes. And today in Ask a Coach, I am answering a question from somebody just like you, somebody who is launching a spiritual business and is not really sure how to begin. So if you are feeling any confusion with your spiritual business, this episode is for you. So let's get into it. What's up, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Ask a Coach. My name is Jen Stevens. I'm a spiritual life and business coach, and today I am here to answer your questions all about manifestation and mindset. Basically, I am here to help you uplevel your mind so you can uplevel your life. And today we are going to dive into a wonderful question from a reader. Okay, today's episode of Ask a Coach, we are taking a question from Lauren. And Lauren asks, "Hi Jen, I am just launching my business as a spiritual life coach and I am so confused as to how to get started. Any tips? Do you have any tips for me?" Yes, Lauren, of course. I would love to help you out with this. So first and foremost, for anybody that's watching this, my number one passion is to help people unblock themselves so that they can manifest their dreams. And I do that through my membership program, Recode. So if you are interested in manifesting your dreams, healing and recoding your mind for success, then be sure to come over and check out Recode. But the other part of my business that I'm really excited about is helping people like Lauren launch their business. I'm super passionate about helping women in particular unleash their inner badass and become that person who is out there helping change the world and making money at the same time. The key being making money, because I can still tell you, Lauren, if it makes you feel any better, I see so many businesses start and never quite take off the ground because they never quite figure out how to be a spiritual entrepreneur who actually makes money. So I just want you to know that you are definitely not alone in feeling overwhelmed or confused. And in fact, I'm always willing to share parts of my personal history with creating this business that has brought me in front of you today. In the very beginning, for one thing, I didn't really have any clarity on what I was doing, how I was going to make money. I wasn't even calling myself a life coach yet. And in fact, my very first sort of business idea was to write an ebook and sell it online. And I thought that that was going to do it. So let me tell you from personal experience that alone is not going to do it. What I did not concentrate on at first was building a community and getting really specific about what I could help people with. So my major piece of advice for you, Lauren, is to get really specific with what you do. And I know that this creates a lot of mind drama because, again, I have totally been there. In fact, in the beginning of my business, I was kind of in that scarcity, wants to please everybody mode, which meant that I was writing content about all kinds of different things. I was putting out all kinds of different offers, and none of it really clicked. So what I can tell you from that experience is that even though that felt good to me at the time, because I was trying to figure out what worked, what I was really doing was creating a lot of confusion in the minds of the people who followed me. Because if they don't know what I'm here to do, if they don't know what I'm here to sell, of course, nobody's going to buy from me. So that is a lesson that I really want you to understand. And I know that when you look at a business maybe like mine or at another bigger business, you see people that have lots of offerings and it seems like that is the way you should go. So in the beginning, that is definitely not the way to go. And I am going to challenge you to, in fact, just pick one thing. So for you, if that's a coaching package or a one-time coaching session, maybe it is an online course, whatever it is, I want you to get really specific about who you are helping and what you are helping them with. You need to think like the person that you are talking to. You need to figure out what is keeping them up at night. How are they getting in their way? And more importantly, how can you help them? If you just show up online every day and say, "I'm a life coach, I'm a life coach, I'm a life coach," again, trust me, that is not going to help you actually land a client. You have to tell people specifically and repeatedly that you can help them with a certain task. Again, in the beginning, maybe you're not really sure about what you really want to do, and that is okay. For now, just pick something, just pick anything and just go all in on that. And later on, as you get more confidence and more clients, you can fine tune things. Again, if we are trying to write content for everybody, if we are trying to create a coaching package that helps everybody, you ultimately don't help anybody because nobody is going to feel like this is for them. What you need to do online is create that connection. You need to make people go like, oh, this is me. This is how Lauren can help me. And this is the problem Lauren can help me with. If your reader or your follower does not have that internal dialogue in your head, they are just going to keep scrolling by you and they are never going to make that connection that you are here to help them. So it is your job as the spiritual entrepreneur to break down the journey and make it really easy for people to buy from you. Make it really easy for people to buy from you in one offer for one person that solves one problem. This will take you so far in your business, and further down the line, you can diversify, you can create smaller offerings, you can build out your business any way you want. But for the beginning, it is really hard to launch a business. It is really hard to create that momentum. It is really hard to create that confidence when you don't have any clients yet. And it is really hard to feel like an abundant entrepreneur when you're out there just hoping anyone will pay attention to you. So this is a good lesson for anybody that is watching this video, even if you're not a spiritual entrepreneur. Of course, the change is always in your mind first, and who you present to the world is how the world is going to see you. So how does the world see you? What are you putting out there online, and how can you become more clear and specific in that? And again, this applies to everybody. If you are trying to manifest a better career, how are you showing up in your human avatar form as the person with the better career? Maybe that is getting a haircut, wearing a better outfit, having a different morning routine, choosing to drink a different kind of coffee, whatever it is. Think about what those things are. Remember that the change is in you. Remember that people are just responding to the energy you put out there. I would love to go back and tell my 5 years ago self this, because I was very much showing up in scarcity, choose me, pick me, desperate me energy. And when you are putting that out into the world, that is what you receive back. So this is just a really great opportunity for you to tap into your power. I always say that spiritual entrepreneurship has been one of my biggest personal growth lessons because I've had to get so clear on who I am, who I help, what I do, etc., etc. So just to recap, go back to your one offer, your one person, your one problem. Concentrate on that. Keep telling your audience who you are, what you do, and who you do it for, and eventually those people are going to find you. As a final note, spiritual entrepreneurship, it is a long game. So I know that there's so many articles out there that tell you how to make 100K in a week or something like that. And you can start to feel like there's something wrong with you if you don't have these crazy results super fast. So be gentle on yourself. Just be really clear with what you're putting out there and just really start to work on that inner confidence. And I promise you, your people will find you. So I hope that helps you, Lauren, and thank you so much for writing in. And as for everyone else, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you found a nugget of wisdom in there, even if you are not a spiritual entrepreneur. I do a new video like this every single week, so if you have a question that I can help you with, then go ahead and leave me a comment below or come on over to Instagram and send me a DM. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this training today, please do me a favor and give me a like. And other than that, I'll see you back here in next week's Ask a Coach. So until then, happy abundance creation, my friends, and I will see you soon.